Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Samsung Galaxy S24 adventures. A couple of new things that came along, so I got a new case for it. So yeah, this one is pretty cool. You can, slide the door to kind of unlock the cameras. So that way, you don't need to buy a lens protector. You can just use the case as, a lens protector as such. And also, it doesn't, like rock back and forward. Well, it kind of does, but not as badly as it was without a case. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Because, you could get lens protectors, which it's just kind of like a screensaver that goes on top, or a screen protector. But the problem with that is it can distort the images a little bit. Like, you shouldn't really notice it, but since these cameras are like 90% algorithms versus actual hardware, it might mess up the algorithm a little bit. So that's why I bought this case instead. So it's pretty good. I'll show it to you here on Amazon. So yeah, it was around 14 euro at the time when I got it. So, not too bad. And because Samsung find it too expensive to put in a USB-C thingy, I got this thingy for no particular reason other than the fact that it had a shit ton of reviews, and it's also lists, Samsung thingies. Oh yeah, so also, if you're buying one of these things, make sure that it has, let's see, where is it? Yeah, make sure that it has a DAC chip. No, wait. Yeah, make sure that it has a DAC chip in it, because you can buy these cables which just kind of pass through the audio, but that unfortunately won't work on the Samsung. It'll work on OnePlus, it'll work on Xiaomi and all the other proper phones, but yeah, it won't work on Samsung, unfortunately. So you need to have something with the DAC chip. So yeah, make sure you get that. So yeah, this is how it looks like anyway. So yeah, not too bad, fairly small, fairly tiny, and for 5 euro, not too bad as well, just works fine. So yeah, next thing, what I managed to figure out is how to actually make the always on display work. So check this out. This is the always on kind of display, so yeah. And then I also managed to make a proper kind of lock screen wallpaper, if you can see that. Okay, you can't, so let me grab a cable. I managed to get a proper feckin' thing set up here. So you see that you have the custom watch or the custom clock. Yeah, I also have this thing, screensaver here. So this would be handy, when you're charging or something, I don't know. It's kind of like always on as well, but not really. So yeah, I have all of the stuff to, control the lights here now. And also the widgets or the feckin' notifications there as well. So, oh yeah, so how I created that lock screen is a bit scuffed, but if you go into good lock, oh yeah, also I switched back to the other, I got rid of the, Samsung default home thingy, so now I'm using the thing that I use on my other phone. So the thing that I always use, the Smart Launcher 5 launcher. It's just a lot easier to use for me because like fucking everything is in its own category. So yeah. Anyway, if we go into good lock here, already on. So if you go into Lockstar from our kind of previous video, you'll see that I customized the screen to look like this. Now it looks very fucking messy, but that's because I'm also using the this clock face thingy. So with the custom clock face, it kind of messes up good luck, which is unfortunate, but that's what it is. And so yeah, that's why it just looks messed up like this. But if you actually turn it off, it actually looks fucking perfect. So that's great. Fuck. Okay, so yeah. So that's that thing sorted out. Yeah, so the always on display fucking thing. I got confused about it last time, but let me just show you. Open always on display settings.
Here it is.
Yeah, so Bixby is kind of handy here.
I didn't understand that.
Shut up, man. Okay, so yeah, here's my always on display settings. So yeah, the thing that I got confused about before was this when to show. So I had it as, I don't know what I had it as, but it wasn't here anyway. So yeah, if you do something like auto, you know, if you turn off the phone, it'll pop up. This is how the always on display looks like. So yeah, it's not bad. You have the clock here, you have the notifications, and yeah, you have the charger shite. I just did tap to show because it's a little bit too much in my opinion. And I'll show you what happens in a second when this thing times out. Okay, probably won't unless I let it time out here. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So this is called a screensaver. And so yeah, this is using a lot less pixels, you know, to display it. So I kind of prefer this one instead of the this one. But I'll keep this one here in there because you know it's kind of handy. You just touch the phone once, and you get some info, I suppose. So you don't need to like you know unlock it completely, ish. So anyway, that thing was in screensaver. So open screensaver settings.
Here you go.
Yeah, there we go. So Bixby is very handy for that shit. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, I chose the clock, and if you go here, this is just I put in very dim display because if you don't have this on, it's a little bit brighter, which isn't good, you know. So I put that there. Now this clock thingy, you probably won't have it until you go into the Play Store and you download the clock app from Google. So that's how you have it. All right. So yeah, that's kind of the new stuff-ish. So yeah, as you can see, I can still use this awesome shit. Like so. And then I also kind of fixed this whole section here. So it doesn't look fucked up anymore, which is nice. So yeah, oh yeah, and you can also just turn off always on display like from here. So now if I turn it off, and then if I tap, kind of nothing happens. So yeah, that's how you would manage it. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, another cool thing that I found while I was messing around with this is if you go into sound settings, I think it was called. I actually don't remember where I found this, but it was somewhere. Let's see here, maybe. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, that's how you get into it. But anyway, if you scroll all the way down, yeah, enable this multi-sound thingy. Now I got confused by this setting before because if you press on it, it was like this by default. So I thought like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with all this shit? But you just need to enable all apps. And what this will do is, if you have say a YouTube video playing, and you have your music playing as well, like from another app, both of them will play at the same time. So basically, like on PC. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. What's a separate app sound? What does that mean? Wait a second. Play media sound from apps you select on a separate audio device. Huh. Select app and audio device. The fuck? See, what if I did Metro? This is my music app, by the way. So what happens now? And maybe YouTube as well. And the proper YouTube. Select the audio for the apps you selected. Can I change this? What the fuck? Oops, my bad. Okay. So if I open up YouTube here, and if I go to NCS, for example, then if I just play this thing here. All right. So can I do something fancy here, like? Okay, it still asks me to connect to the Bluetooth device. Okay. I'll play around that later, but actually, do you know what? Let me bring up my buds. All right. So let's try this out now, actually. So let's fire up these bad boys. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so if I don't have Bluetooth connected. Jesus Christ, yeah, just connect to this fucking thing. Okay, so now if I do some fancy thing here. Oh, it's paused. Okay, so it's playing through the PC now. Fuck's sake. Okay, so it's playing through the phone now. Now it's just paused. Okay, I think it's getting confused between this thing. Or maybe I just need to put the earbuds in properly. Okay, so I'll put the earbuds in properly because I'm pretty sure Google actually knows when you're not properly put in. No, I think it only switches between kind of the primary outputs. Because my buds should be connected. Oh yeah, also another cool thing I found on the lock screen is if you click on this clock, you have a bunch of shit right here. Yeah. Cool shit. Stop it. Alright. So I think what that setting did is it fucked it all up. Let me try it now. Okay, so sound is playing through your phone, but why? I want it to play through Bluetooth. Okay, let me take this out for a second here. Okay. So now it's playing through this thing. Interesting. Okay, now it's playing through the phone. Okay. Okay. Very strange how that works, but I guess it works fine. What is this? Oh, okay, so you can just toggle here. Okay. Weird. Yeah, so I wonder actually. If I open up something else here, like if I go onto YouTube here as well, if I play another song in CS or something, save and CS again. And okay, so my fucking camera died again. God, why is it so shit? Are we back? Great, we're back. Okay, well, it is what it is. And it isn't what it isn't. Okay, so.
Our app has tools to help manage your spending, subscriptions, and keep an eye on that online shopping, which is sad news for this fella.
Goddamn Bank of Ireland. Alright. So, if we were to do something like this, can I send? Okay, so that can't play in the background, for fuck's sake. Okay. This is playing in the background, surely. Hang on. Okay, do you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna fucking split these bad boys. So yeah, there's a nice shortcut here to split them. You just go like from the bottom. And then here. Like so. So then if we play this. Alright. So. Can I connect separately to this? Oh shit. Nice. Oh fuck, my earbud fell out. Okay, that is exactly what I wanted. So check this out, guys. I'm gonna plug in PC in. I'm gonna show you boys the UI here. Hello. Okay. Fire up that fucking thing again. Alright, here we go. So, this is what the story is here. Let's check this out. So the Firefox here at the bottom is playing through the phone speaker, but the YouTube is playing through the headphones or through the earbuds, which is fucking sick. So yeah, you could have like something running on your phone or something, could be listening on your headphones or whatever. So yeah, that is pretty sick. And the fact that two of them run at the same time now as well is also pretty sick. Let me just fucking clean off my earbuds. Yeah, so that is pretty sick stuff. Alright, we can put these bad boys away. Alright, get out of here, my boy. Okay, so yeah, that worked out fine. Oh, they actually keep themselves stacked. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, I did not know that. Alright, well, fuck it, we don't need any of them. Yeah, so this thing, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, whatever, turn that shit off for now. Yeah, so that actually works somewhat. Yeah, cool. I guess. Alright, what else did I want to do? Oh yeah. Another thing was the fucking call recorder. So yeah, you know, Samsung is meant to have call recorders, but if you go into here, go into settings. As you can see, there is no feckin' call recording, which is stupid, but it is what it is. All you get is this caller ID thing. Now, this is very interesting. This is because the phone is from the European region. So if your phone was from America, it also won't have call recording. So what this means is your phone needs to be from some based country like India or something like that lets you just record phone calls. In my country, even though I'm in Europe, by law, I can still record phone calls, but because all of the countries in Europe can't, they just literally deleted it for all of Europe. But there is a nice way to get it back, and that is with this fucking guide here. So let me just go here. So the guide is called Change Your Current CSC, and it's by Droidwin. So if you go here, if you kind of like read through it, so these are all the CSCs there is. My one is EU or this fucking thing. So yeah, that one doesn't allow call recording. You need to use INS, which is the India one, I think. It's INS, yeah. So to enable, so India is INS, yeah. So yeah, there you go. So you can see, including call recording, spam blocking, Google Pay, or Google Wallet, Samsung Pay, blood fucking monitoring, Bolt and Wi-Fi calling. Now for me, I have all of these. I'm not sure about this one because my Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 didn't arrive yet. But yeah, the only thing I don't have is the call recording. I have everything else. My carrier doesn't support this, but if it did, they'll probably have it as well. So, so yeah, they're saying like choose the Indian one because it's the best. It's the most based. So yeah, to check which one you have right now. This doesn't really help if you actually scroll down. Yeah, you can use this app, but yeah, from the phone settings, if you look at this thing, you should see what it's set to then. So to change it, all you need to do is this doesn't work. I tried this, doesn't work, it's sad. But yeah, you can do it with a third party thing called SamFW. Now this is a free tool that you need to download on your PC. So you can just get that. Where's the tool? Hang on, the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Fuck is this? Fuck off. Okay, so this is the firmware, literally just downloading firmware. Yeah, there it is. SamFW tool, remove fucking random shit with one click. So yeah, it even kind of advertises that you can change CSC. So I guess this is like a fucking problem with Samsung. I will be changing this after my kind of warranty expires. They say that it shouldn't trip warranty or whatever, but I'm not gonna risk it basically because I have kind of 2 weeks to test this phone and see if it's all good. And when the 2 weeks are up, I won't be able to return it after that. So I won't be doing any crazy stuff for a week or two. So yeah, but anyway, download that tool. It's just using ADB commands, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, just allow USB debugging. Go into the ADB section, and then you can basically change the stuff. It'll give you like a nice list here, and then you can change to INS. Yeah, and then this one is just too complicated, like you don't need to flash firmware as such. Alright, so yeah, but in the meantime, if you want to use a third party tool for recording, I did find one that actually works. It works okay-ish. But anyway, if you go over to the Samsung store, so not the Play Store, but the actual Samsung store, and then if you go and type in just call recorder, go down until you find this Cube ACR one. So just download that, install it, and it'll pretty much work. You just need to grant all the permissions. The sound quality in this is pretty bad. So yeah, it's kind of like a temporary one while I'm not bothered to change the CSC kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of it so far, yeah. Oh yeah, also, since last day we were trying to copy a bunch of files to this fucking phone, I found the best way was just to literally grab, what we did before, where I had a cable going from this phone over to this phone, then I mounted this phone on that phone, and then just dragged the files from here across. So that actually worked out the best. I was trying to do it from the PC as well, but that was even slower somehow, and also it crashed, so so yeah. I don't know why Samsung is like so fucking hard to use with ADB and stuff like that. For some reason, it just like keeps disconnecting all the time for no reason. Whereas, like on this phone or whatever, on any other phone that I tried in the past, actually, you just, plug in a cable and then that's it. You just use it forever. Whereas with Samsung, it fucking disconnects itself all the time. So yeah, you would have seen like this fucking thing die a lot because Samsung just fucking disconnects it for some reason. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, that's kind of my updates on this adventure. I started signing into most of the accounts now. So yeah, all that's going painfully slow, but it's going anyway. Alright, so see you boys